Namaste, my dear students. How are you? Good. I'm good too. So let me welcome you all in our English class for today. So this is again the same unit, Unit 17. And in today's class, we are going to deal with the reading 1 of this unit. So, what did we do in our previous class? Very good. We made a wonderful discussion about a poem by William Wordsworth. Okay? The joy, the joyful moment, surprising the joy. Okay? So, in our class today, we are going to read a wonderful story. But are you ready with your necessary materials? Your textbook, your notebook, pen, a pencil. Very good. You are always ready with all necessary materials. Here we go to our lesson today. So, the reading 1. Let's have a look at this picture, okay? And discuss about the, let's say, the plot, the situation, how the story starts, okay? Where do you think these people are in the picture? Wonderful. They are in the, oh yes, hotel, okay? And who do you see? These people are. Who do you see? Yes. All right. C is the right owner of the hotel. All right. C is the owner of the hotel. And who do you see? Maybe they are the customer, right? What are they doing there? Oh yes, you can see an old man. Okay, another yes, young, handsome man, right? So what are they doing there? Is old man giving something to the man? Oh, you might guess, okay? So yes, let's have a look at, these questions, right? How does the old man look, please tell me? How does he look? How old is he in your guess? Okay, maybe 70, 60 plus, okay? And look at what kinds of dress is he wearing? Oh yes, Nepali dress, daura surual, okay? Topi, right? Is he wearing new dress? Okay, you can see here what? Word, turned dress, okay? Ragged, tattered. Let's see, look at this side and look at here, this side as well. Even in other parts of his, let's say, the clothes. You can see, his clothes seems to be turned, okay? Ragged. And even the, let's say, his, cap, all right, it's turned, okay? And then what is he doing? All right. Maybe the old man, right? What is he doing? Oh, maybe something surprising, The old man is looking at his what? Right, palm. Okay, you can guess. Maybe he is predicting, all right? He's telling the fortune, all right? The luck of the what? Handsome young man, right? How is his future, right? Will he get good job or not? Will he get a beautiful wife, all right? Or not? Maybe how is his future, all right? Home and abroad. So many questions. We ask this type of questions, to the fortune teller or palm reader. So the same thing happens here, all right? The old man is telling something. Do you believe in palm reading? And why do you believe, please? If you believe, all right, the palm reading, you can tell me why. Maybe, yes, they tell us about our future, all right? They tell us about something risk, if there is some risk, and then they make us a lot. So I believe in, the palm reader, you can say. If you do not believe, all right, I believe in my karma, all right? So I don't believe in, let's say, what? This fortune telling, palm reading, all right? Or horoscope, this kind of thing, that we believe in our family. So you can tell me your idea, right? But today we are going to read really a wonderful story. Here we go to read the story. This is all about the story of a palm reader. Okay, everybody, are you all ready to start the wonderful story? Good. All right, so we are going to read this story, but I request you all please to be attentive while reading the story. And at the same time, please try to underline the highlighted words given in the story, okay, and guess the meaning of these words from the context. While I'm reading the story, so you can underline, you can highlight, okay. You can just try to guess the meaning of these words. Then we'll discuss its meaning later. Okay? Very good. So here we go to the story of Palm Reader. A few years ago, while I was on holiday, it means the speaker was on a holiday in the Himalayas. I stopped, the speaker stopped for the night in a small village, somewhere in a village in the Himalayan areas, okay, in the mountainous region. So it was a poor place and there was no proper hotel, okay, there was no good hotel, all right. Yes, the hotel having good facilities, no good hotel, but the owner of a restaurant offered me a bed for the night, okay. Though the hotel was not good, but the owner of that hotel gave me, okay, yes, he was ready to give me a bed for that night, okay. Yes, the speaker got chance to spend that night in a hotel, a small hotel, okay. Please wait here, he said, pointing to a table just outside his restaurant, while I prepare your room. All right, the owner of the hotel just got ready the room and the speaker was waiting outside. It was a beautiful evening. The sun was setting behind the dark mountains and the stars were just beginning to come out. The villagers were lighting fires and the stars were just beginning to come out in the sky, you see. The villagers, they were lighting fires for their evening meals. And there was a pleasant smell of wood smoke in the air. You might have experienced while somebody is cooking, about to cook in the village, right? We could smell, very nice smell, right? That is the smell of wood, or let's say some foods, makai batmas bhuteko, right? Roti pakaeko, that is really, what do you say, the good smell, right, that you can find in the village. Okay. So there are some words, as you see there in the paragraph. Proper, as you have already guessed, that means, what is proper? It's suitable, good, okay? That is proper. And the next word you can see, offered, means very good. The owner of the hotel provided, gave, okay, a bed for him, the speaker. And pleasant is what? Of course, that evening was pleasant, okay, happy. So, pleasant, good, of course, that is happy, pleasing. All right, that moment. So these are the words with their meaning that you can find in the text. Here we go to the story again. Then I noticed that I was no longer alone, okay. When the speaker was waiting outside, he saw that he was no longer alone. Someone was sitting at the table beside me. Oh, look, okay, there was someone else sitting beside him. It was an old man with a long white beard, okay, and his clothes were dirty, almost in what? Rags, okay. His clothes were not clean enough, dirty, rags. And what do you want? I asked, okay. The speaker asked, what do you want? To the old man. Right. Let me tell your fortune, sir. Look, what a surprising, The old man said, let me tell your fortune. Okay, your luck, your future. He said, I laughed, okay. I don't believe in that sort of thing. Okay, the speaker said, I don't believe that sort of thing. I told him All the same, the old man took hold of my hand, okay? I can tell you your future. You know, the old man, he said, hey man, sir, I can tell you your future. He said, I tried to take my hand away, right? Yes, I didn't like the way, you know. I tried to take my hand away, but the old man held on to it gently but very firmly, you know. Yes, the old man, you know, he held on to it gently but very firmly. See, that is the, you know, the moment that took place, something surprising in the evening. Okay, so you might have also noticed these words there. So let's have a look at the meaning of these words. Noticed means, very good, he saw, okay, that someone was there beside him. Rags means, how was the clothes of the old man? World, tattered, okay, that was the clothes. And the another word, fortune. What is fortune? Very good, this means luck, future, okay, that is fortune. Held means the old man what? Yes, held his hand, speaker's hand, okay, caught, that is held. And what is firmly means? Tightly, okay, firmly. That is the, let's say, the meaning of these words that you can find in the story. And what happened then? Very well, I said, very well. Okay, the speaker said, but first of all, tell me about my past, okay? What the speaker said? If you want to tell about my future, tell me first about my past. If you can tell me about that, I will let you tell me about the future too. The old man looked hard at my hand, okay? Yes, looked hard at my hand for a long time without speaking. I smiled to myself. You can't do it, I thought. Okay? How could this old man tell me about my past? Okay? If he knew everything, then this would not be the, what you say, situation of this old man. Okay? The speaker could not believe on, you know, he is saying. Then in a low, soft voice, the old man began to tell me about my childhood. Look, something surprising. He told me about my childhood. He talked about my family and the town I used to live in. Look, he told me about my family, all right. My town where I live now, all right. Oh, town when I used to live in the past. He went on to tell me about my life in different parts of the world. Look, right? The surprising thing was that the old man, you know, the palm reader, he started telling something, you know, the real about his life, about the speaker's life. That was really surprising, right? Okay, let's see, something interesting. Every word he said was true. Look, my dear students, what the old man said was true. Stop, I said. How can you know all these things? You know, how can you know all these things? I know about the past and the present. The old man replied. What did the old man reply? Yes, I know about the past. Okay, right. And what? The future. Are you ready to hear about your future too? Look, the old man, you know, he claimed now. Are you now interested to listen about your future? I hesitated. I hesitated means, oh, all right, I am now what? Shocked, okay, surprised. Did I really want to know? The speaker was confused, okay, whether to let him tell about the future or not. Just at the moment, the owner of the restaurant came out and he said, your room is ready now, sir. He said, oh, I thought I heard voices. Were you talking to someone? The man, you know, the owner said, were you talking to someone? I looked around, yes, like this. I looked around. The old man was not there. Look, another surprising thing was when he was talking with, let's say, the hotel owner, the old man was no more there. Yes, I said. I described the old man. Oh, him? The owner of the restaurant said, that's a village lunatic person. Okay, lunatic, a mad person. He thinks he can tell people's fortune. Look, my dear students, okay? This was really surprising moment there, right? So how interesting thing happened with the speaker when he was making his, trip to the village, Yes, this is a really surprising moment that the speaker experienced in his trip. So then there are some of the words, you might have more than that, please, okay, you can discuss. The first word that is I hesitated means, what happened? Are you ready to hear about your future? And the speaker hesitated, means he stopped for a while, okay? Yes, paused, stopped for a while, that is hesitated. And then another word was there, that's the village, that's the village lunatic. The owner of the hotel said, that person is a lunatic, mad guy, okay? So lunatic means is a mentally ill, okay? So madness. So, but how could you, say that he is a mad person, right? So this is the meaning of, let's say, the word hesitated and lunatic. All right, my dear students, this is really surprising, okay? The events that the speaker experienced in the story is really surprising. So you have gone through some of the unfamiliar words as well. I believe you have enjoyed the story, right? If so, let's discuss some of the words that, that have the similar meaning from the story, okay? Please have a look at these words. Here you are given good, saw, whirled and turned, chance, or lock, cut, waited, and mentally ill. These are the words that you can find in the story. But what are the similar, all right, what are the similar meaning to these words in the story? All right, can you find now these words similar meaning? Very good. So here we go to the, yes, these words, please. Can you find first these two words, good and saw? What is the similar meaning of these two words, good? That means, please read it here quickly. I was holiday in the Himalayas. I stopped for the night in a small village. It was a poor place and there was no proper hotel. Did you find? What is the similar meaning to good? You might have guessed, okay? But the owner of the restaurant offered me a bed for the night, okay? I don't find the another words there, okay? So, yes, you might have guessed. The similar meaning to the first word, good is, very good. The similar meaning to the first word, good means, perfect, proper, okay? That means proper. Well, so now I have kept you the short extract of the text story, right? So please read again this part and tell me the similar meaning of the word saw. Look at here. Then I noticed that I was no longer alone. Someone was sitting at the table beside me. Please have a look at this text and tell me what is the I noticed that I was no longer alone means. What do you think the closer meaning, similar meaning to the word saw? Very good. That's correct. Okay? That is right. Good is proper, right? And another word, this saw is noticed. Okay? I noticed that I was no longer alone. All right? So the word notice is similar to the word saw. Right? In the same way, please have a look at another one. So what can you find there? You have to find the similar meaning of whirled and turn and chance or look. Let's have a look at this text. Okay. It was an old man with a long white beard. His clothes were dirty and almost in rags. What do you want? I asked. Let me tell your fortune, sir, he said. Okay, my dear students, there are two words there in this extract, okay, the part of this story. So you have to be able, you have to find me these two words in this text. Okay, have you guessed? Perfect. You might have guessed, the closer guess to the words. World and turn means his clothes were dirty, almost in rags. What does that mean? Very good. That means rags. Okay? His clothes were turned away. Alright? Yes, rags. And Chancellor Locke. What about this? Look, I asked, let me tell your fortune, sir. Okay, he said. What do you think? What is fortune? Is this similar to the luck? Of course, yes. Okay, I want to tell your future. I want to tell your fortune. Luck. That means, yes, chances or luck means fortune. Very good. This is the similar meaning of chances or luck. Okay, we have, yes, still some words. Look, it is caught and waited. So what are the similar meaning? All right, similar words in this let's say the part. I'll read it out. Please, you try, okay? I tried to take my hand away, but the old man held onto it gently but very firmly. Okay, did you guess? The old man held on to it means, what do you think? I hesitated. Okay? Did I really want to know? So, can you find the similar meaning in these, let's say, the two sentences, please? Okay? In the story. So, caught means, what does caught mean there? Very good. Okay? So, you might have guessed the right word. So, that caught means, of course, yes. All right, held. Okay? So, you can write the word. All right, caught means held or hold. Okay? And waited means, what does waited? In the second sentence, I hesitated means, what does that mean? I hesitated means, yeah, I paused for a while. Okay? I waited for a while. Okay? So, waited means similar to, yes, hesitated. That is the closer meaning that you have guessed, okay, in this story. Another word is, okay, mentally ill. You have already discussed in the story mentally ill. Please have a look at this text again. It is given, yes, at the end of the story, okay, the last paragraph. I looked around, the old man was not there. Yes, I said. I described the old man. Oh, him? The owner of the restaurant said. That's the village lunatic. What does that lunatic mean? Does that mean mentally ill? Yes. Okay. That lunatic means the old man was mentally, okay, yes, disturbed. Okay. He was mentally disturbed. Okay. He had something wrong. Right? Right. So that is a kind of, let's say, the madness. So mentally ill means that is lunatic. Right, my dear students? In this way, you have found all the words with their similar, let's say, the meaning or the similar words from the story. I guess all of you are, yes, familiar now the words with their similar meaning. So, after this, we have now another very interesting exercise. That is what you have to write. You have to choose the right answer from the given alternatives, please. There are alternatives, but to tell the right alternatives, okay, you have to understand the story well. I don't think that there is any confusion for you, okay, because we have understood the story well. So you can easily guess, okay, what is the right alternative or the best alternative to, yes, this, let's say, the question, okay. But what I request you is, please read quickly, okay, and try to guess, try to make the closer guess to the meaning. So I will show you the extract to guess, okay, to guess the right meaning for this. The traveler was looking for, okay, either the traveler was looking for somewhere to sleep, or something to eat, or something to do. Okay, what was the traveler looking for? Please have a look at this part of the story, okay, and tell me now. You have to somewhere guess, make, let's say, inferences, a kind of, let's say, reading the whole text and make meaning, okay. So here the traveler was looking for somewhere to sleep, something to eat, or something to do. Please have a look at this part. Well, I was on holiday in the Himalayas. I stopped for the night in a small village. Why he stopped in the small village? Okay, during the night time. It was a poor place and there was no proper hotel, but the owner of a restaurant offered me a bed for the night. And what is that bed for? Please, my dear students. Now, you are pretty sure, right? What is bed for? Is it to eat, or is it for some another purpose? Nothing special, okay? So during the night time, right, he has been to the hotel and he is requesting, right, for the shelter there, to spend that night there. And what is that for? Very good, okay? So the traveler was looking for somewhere to, yes, perfect, sleep. That was the right answer. The traveler was looking for somewhere to sleep is the correct answer for, yes, the first, okay, question. Yes, somewhere to sleep. Now, let's have a look at this second question. Please have a look at your textbook too. The traveler sat outside because, okay, he was waiting for his room. It was a pleasant evening, so he was waiting outside, or the restaurant was small. What option is the closer one? Please, again, I request you all to read this part of the text quickly, please. Okay, well, the traveler sat outside because. Why was the traveler sitting outside? See, the man, all right, the owner said, please wait here, he said, pointing to a table just outside his restaurant. Well, I prepare your room. Okay, yes, look at it was a beautiful evening. The sun was setting behind the dark mountains and the stars were just beginning to come out. Okay, the time was perfect, it was pleasing, the moment, the evening time. But the question is, the traveler sat outside because, what was he waiting for? Was he waiting something beautiful evening? Or the hotel was small? Or was he waiting, his room to get ready? Yes. So, you have perfectly guessed the right answer. So, you are just waiting his room to get ready, right? The owner was getting his room ready. So, the answer is perfect. He was waiting for his room, okay? The owner will get his room ready, right, once he manages everything. That was the right option for B. And have a look at C. The old man wanted to talk about the village, money, or the traveler's future. Any confusion? Do you have any doubt? Please, if you wish to read, please have a look at this text again. Okay? Yeah, you can read it. And what the old man wanted to talk about. See, what do you want? I asked. Let me tell your future. Let me tell your future, sir. So you can now find the answer in the what? The first line of the text there, right? Let me tell your future means, okay, the old man wanted to talk about is a present, past, future, or the money. Did he ask for money? Not exactly. Did he talk about the village? No. Okay, so the old man wanted to talk about his future. Perfect. That answer is the correct answer. And what about this? The traveler asks to hear about his past life because, okay, when the old man, said, I want to tell about your future. Basically, the young man did not believe, okay, the speaker did not believe, right? He did not believe in palm reading, fortune telling, right? Because, see, the situation of the old man was not good, wearing ragged clothes, okay? And look, his condition was not good, but he was trying to tell his future, okay? And here, the traveler asks to hear about his past life, okay? Like here. But why? Why he said that, okay, he wanted to hear about his past life? The reason is he did not believe in the old man. He did not want to know about his future, so that he told about his past, and it was interesting. Can you please go through this text? Yes. You look at here and try to make the best option. Even the word he said was true. Okay? Stop, I said. How can you know all these things? I know about the past and the present. The old man replied, and I also know about the future. Are you ready to hear about your future too? Look, there is a very nice conversation between the old man and the young man. And here the question is, the traveler asks to hear about his past life. Why? You can make a kind of guess from this reading, please. The reason is what? What is the reason? Having read this, thing, the reason is that he did not want to know about his future. Is it so? So that he asked the old man to tell about his past? Not exactly. The reason is, you can guess from this reading that he did not believe in the what? The old man, okay? He did not believe that he can tell about, what do you say, his past, future, everything, So then your answer is, yes. He did not have belief to that old man about his fortune, okay, about his, the future. And the next one is, please have a look at this question. What the old man told the traveler was funny, correct, or different? Was it different, or was it funny, or it was true? So just you have a look at this part. You can find it easily, right? The old man began to tell me about my childhood. He talked about my family and the town I used to live in. He went on to tell me about my life in different parts of the world. Every word he said was true. Look, the surprising thing was, whatever the old man told was funny or correct or different. It was correct. Okay? What the old man told was correct or true there. So that is the correct answer. Correct. This is very surprising. And let's see this question. When the old man wanted to talk about the traveler's future, the traveler was afraid, could not speak, could not decide. He was hesitating, you see. Right? So look at there. Very well, I said, but first of all, tell me about my past. If you can tell me about that, I'll tell you, yes, I'll let you tell me about the future too. The old man looked hard at my hand for a long time without speaking. I smiled to myself. He can't do it, I thought. Look. So, what do you think? Was he afraid, or he could not speak, or he could not decide? The reason, after reading this text, was, look, when the old man wanted to talk about the traveler's future, the traveler, he was no more afraid, okay? He could not speak, right? The thing is what? He was confused, okay? He could not decide, what to say, what to do. So the reason is, when the old man wanted to talk about the traveler's future, the traveler, he could not decide, okay? So is that your answer? Yes. If that is your answer, so he could not decide is the correct answer for this. He could not decide what to do, right? And at the very moment, let's say the hotel owner came there, okay, and he was gone. He was lost somewhere. Let's see now this one. The owner of the restaurant thought that the old man was clever, mad, and unhappy. What did the hotel owner said there? Oh, him, the owner of the restaurant said, that's the village lunatic. Means, is a clever, or the mad, or unhappy. Okay, what is your answer? Very good. So, the hotel owner said that man was, yes, that man was lunatic, a mad person in the village. He was a village lunatic. Right, my dear students? Perfect. In this way, the story was really surprising, fantastic story, okay? We read the whole story. This is the experience of the, let's say, the speaker, the traveler, visiting to the village area, the mountainous area, right? And experiencing something new, okay, to the palm reader. Right, my dear students, with this, we have almost come to the end of this lesson. And there is a question for you, please. Okay, what is your opinion, please? Was the old man mentally ill? What do you think? Give your opinion. Please, I request you all to freely share me your idea, all right? You can share about this. If the old man was mentally ill, then how could he share, How could he tell the traveler about his, past, his family, and where he used to live in the past, okay? And his other, let's say, the different parts of the world, what is happening, going on in his life. So that was logical. There is something rational, some reason, how could the old man read or tell those things, that is something, let's say, interesting. So I request you all, please, either the old man was really ill or the villagers, the people in the village were making him mad or, let's say, mentally ill, okay? There is some, let's say, the debate, discussion. You can discuss with your friends. What do you think, please? This is your opinion, Yes, you can say, of course, that man was mad. I don't believe in palm reading, okay? This is a crazy thing. You can say like that, but try to, let's say, think that if he was really mad, then how could he know, those all sort of things about his past, present. Even he was interested to tell about his what? The traveler's future life, How would his future be? But when he heard the voice of the hotel owner, he was vanished. He was gone from there, okay? This is really interesting. I request you all to discuss a wonderful discussion about this issue, about the old man, with your friends, okay? And have a, conclusion with your idea. So, my dear students, yes, the story was really interesting. We read the story about the palm reader, okay? You might have experienced, right, sometimes about this sort of experience, a moment. If you have, you can share about your experience to your friends. Last but not the least, I just would like to request you all, please, after reading the story, of course, there are exercises given for you, right? So please do all the exercises based on this story and so to your teacher. With this, we have come to the end of our class. I hope you enjoyed the story very well. All right, so we'll be meeting in the next lesson. Till then, have a great time. Namaste. Bye-bye.